one of the busketeers got in touch and he said to me, he said, John, I don't know where the idea for food busking came from or why you cook the food you cook. And I know that I've had that question from a lot of you. So when Honda got in touch about the new Honda Civic and asked me to share my story, I thought I'd tell you guys all about my where and why. So we're just heading out of London. We're going down to the South Downs forest. I'm going to go foraging for some mushrooms. Most chefs want to open their own place, and you always think, well, I want to do it my way. And 4 years in, I was just like, I wasn't happy, I was stressed. I just couldn't make it work. I'll never forget that moment, that at sort of 10:30 at night on a Sunday, where it dawned on me that I had to make a radical move. And so literally a month later, I closed the restaurant to cook on the streets. Rather than charging people a set price for the food that I was cooking, I was going to say to them, you pay me what you think the food is worth, and I'll call it food busking. Jack and I are going foraging for some mushrooms so I can cook one of my favourite dishes from my restaurant days. Hey Melissa. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
He's a beauty. So where are you thinking that the mushrooms will be today?
Oh, anywhere in this woodland.
Yeah.
Go and hunt them out, as we always do.
So we're in the South Downs in South England, and we're here with Melissa and her two beautiful dogs, and we're searching for mushrooms basically. And if we get lucky, really lucky, we might get a truffle, but the conditions aren't perfect. So yeah. And so Melissa, from our last trip, I seem to remember that this was a particular good potential area.
Exactly, when you see it like burnt out.
Yes.
French called brûlée.
Mushrooms on toast with a hen egg. Oh, it's my go-to feel-good dish. You got it? Is that a truffle? So Melissa, what variety are these?
These are hedgehog mushrooms.
That's amazing.
But they're really good.
In terms of what we're looking for a good mushroom, I guess it's all about timing. This is beautiful. It's not wet. It's quite dry to the touch. It's nice and meaty.
It's actually perfect. You couldn't get it more ideal than that. It's really like all those things you said, you know, it's not been eaten by any insects. It's just the perfect moisture.
Yeah.
It's a dense, fresh mushroom that's just popped up in the last day. Oh, wow. Oh, I love these mushrooms. It's an aniseed funnel, and they smell so strongly of aniseed. The whole dish that you cook with it just tastes
Really?
nice. You have to use it sparingly.
Oh, wow.
They're not rare, no.
So amazing.
I know.
See what you mean about
Yeah.
the aniseed?
It's like an aniseed ball, isn't it?
That's wicked. That is wicked. I can't wait to cook that. We've had an incredible day's foraging this morning. We've got some black trumpets, we've got some girolles, we've got those hedgehogs, and then most importantly for me, because I've never seen this guy before, a turquoise aniseed mushroom.
Aniseed funnel.
Aniseed funnel. Like I literally can't wait to cook with them. So come on.
Let's go and do it.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is toasted sourdough that we got from London, and then forest mushrooms on toast with a hen's egg. It's super simple, absolutely delicious. So first up, we need to slice our sourdough. So we've just put a little bit of rapeseed oil onto the pan. Now we're going to toast the bread. So now what we need is some garlic. And so we're just going to get 2 bulbs out, and then I'm just going to bash them. What that does is it means that I can get them out of their skin, but it also means they're slightly pulverized, so they give out their oil. And then what that means is that I can then rub them on the toasted sourdough. And that imparts a beautiful garlicky taste that's going to work so well with the mushrooms. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prepare the mushrooms. Just going to make sure that any woody stalks are cut off, to make sure that they've been cleaned of any dirt or any leaves. And then I'm going to turn the pan up to a medium-high heat. and we'll start sauteing them in some butter and some oil. And what you can do is you can slice them with your knife, you can tear them with your hands, but what you're looking to do is get them all pretty much the same sort of size so they all cook at the same time. And then I'm just going to get some rosemary off the stalk, chop that up and throw it through the mushrooms. Because there's so much moisture content in mushrooms, is the ones underneath, they steam. They don't reduce and caramelize in the pan. So you want to see the bottom of the pan when you're cooking mushrooms. You want that sparseness. That way you reduce all the moisture and you get caramelized mushrooms. Always get free range eggs. These are Burford Browns. They've got so much flavor and the yolks are super yellow.
Smells amazing.
Nice one, chef. I can't wait to see what that aniseed mushroom does to things.
It looks amazing. I'm sure it's going to taste amazing.
I love cooking the food I do because it brings people together.
Oh, those girolles are just so good. So now you know where food busking comes from and why I cook the food that I cook. You know, I'm really glad that I followed my own path. I didn't know where it was going to lead, but I'm really happy where I ended up. Increase the peace.